welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another monthly reset video. If you guys don't know what these videos are, basically I go over my goals for this month and then also the goals that I had for the previous month. I go over if I hit them or not, and then I'm also going to show you guys some of my favorites and some products that I didn't like. So the first portion of this video, I'm going to go over my favorites for this month. So the first favorite I have is actually by Rare Beauty. This is their contour stick, and I purchased this like I think 2 or 3 years ago, and at this point I'm just trying to use it up. But the reason why I like this is because I do a whole gym face makeup. Yes, I wear makeup to the gym. I don't care. And the concealer that I have is actually too light right now, so I've been putting this on my forehead and my cheeks to kind of bronze up my face, and then I put the lighter concealer on the rest of the parts of my face, and this gives me like a really nice kind of bronzed look. So I like this. It blends out very easily, and the color is really nice for my skin tone as well. I've had this for so long, I actually do not know what shade this is because I can't even see the shade on the bottom. It's so worn out. Okay, the next favorite I have is actually something that I recently got. This is from Kiehl's, and this is one of the first Kiehl's products I've ever tried, I think. This is their Better Screen UV Serum. This is a sunscreen, and I love my Round Lab birch juice sunscreen. I love that sunscreen. But this one is really good. This has a collagen peptide in here, and this goes on. When I think of like sun milk, this is what I think of. It's so moisturizing, and there's no white cast, and it feels so good on the skin, and it blends in really nicely. I think this is more on the expensive side, so personally I don't know if I would repurchase this. But this is a really nice sunscreen to go under makeup because it's not going to pill. I also just read on here that it helps correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's basically a sunscreen and a serum. Okay, now I understand why it's expensive, but I actually really like this. If you're looking for like a 3-in-1, 4-in-1 sunscreen, I would recommend this Kiehl's one because I have really been enjoying this. And sometimes I'll put this on my face when it's damp. I always use this when I go to the gym too, like right before. I'll just rinse my face with water and then put that on, and it just blends in so nicely. Another product that I love, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last favorites, but this is the Nude Sticks Nude Screen Blush Tint SPF 30. And this is a like cream blush. I like this a lot. And I'm really not a cream blush girl because I don't like the idea of putting cream on top of powder because I feel like it breaks it up. Like, I see a lot of people doing that, especially with the Patrick Ta stuff. I personally have never tried his blushes, but I feel like since I pack my face with powder, me doing that is just not going to look right. And I feel like whenever I use cream blushes and I set powder on top, the color just ends up fading. But this one, this is in the shade Strawberry Sunburst. I'll do my whole face, I'll put my concealer on. This is for my gym makeup only. I'll put the blush on and then set my whole face with translucent powder, and I can still see the blush. And I love that this has SPF in it, so I'm getting extra protection. But I really like these nude stick cream blushes. Like, I don't know if these are really talked about, but I love this stuff. Okay, my next favorite is actually a fragrance. I think I might do a June fragrance favorites video, but this is new. I actually got sent this. This is from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is in the scent Miami Nectar. I saw all the rave about this on TikTok, and I went to Sephora to go smell it. And the first time I smelled it, I was like, okay. I smelled it again, and I instantly became obsessed. So every single time I went to Sephora, I would spray this. And Ellis Brooklyn was so kind enough to send me a bottle, and I really do like this brand. I love their whole background story. This is an Asian-owned brand, and the founder is actually from Brooklyn, and she named her brand after her first daughter, so that's why it's called Ellis Brooklyn. And I really like the backstory of it, and these fragrances have a lot of hype. This, when I tell you, this is the perfect summer scent. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It has notes of, I think, pink pineapple, coconut water, some other things in there, but it literally smells like a freshly sliced pineapple. And I don't know if you guys have ever had pineapple in your mouth kind of like tingles or waters. When I smell this, my mouth does that. It feels like my brain is registering that I'm going to eat pineapple. It's actually crazy and it's so good. The coconut adds like a nice creamy finish to it. This is such a delicious smelling scent. I honestly really like this, and this projects really well. I wore this to the gym once. I sprayed one spray on my shirt, and me, you know, working out, my body heating up, the scent really projected, and this lasts for a really long time. I find that it kind of does peekaboo, so sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. But when I do smell it and like the wind hits me, I was like, someone smells good. And I was like, wait, that's me. That is the fragrance that I put on earlier. So this is it. This is delicious. All right, my next favorite is an oldie. This is my gua sha. I bought this from Amazon. This is like a stainless steel one, and I feel like for the past few months my face has been very bloated, so I started using the gua sha again. There's a video that's gonna come out, I don't know if it's out yet, I did for Rodana. I felt like my face looked so bloated in that video, so I started using my gua sha again, and thank God, because I feel like it's kind of helping everything go down. But yes. And a not so favorite for this month is this Tower 28 Lip Softy. I have used all of this because my lips get really dry throughout the day. But something about this formula, I find that it's very gritty. They smell amazing, but I don't know. And I feel like they're not very moisturizing. When I put it on, it's so gritty. It feels like chunks of glitter, which there is no glitter in these. But yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the rest of it because I need to moisturize my lips, but this was not really a favorite. Okay, so as far as my goals from June, health-wise, I wanted to work out. I think it was 3 to 4 times a week, maybe 5 times a week. I ended up doing, I would say 3 to 4 times a week. I wish that I would have pushed for 5, but I have just been slacking with my routine, not getting up that early, and I feel like getting up earlier for me really kind of starts my day because I have more time, and it just sets me back into a routine. So for this month, I definitely want to start getting up early, which granted for June, I haven't been sleeping in as much as I usually do. So yeah, I have hit the gym around 3 to 4 times a week, which is good. As far as my diet, I think I wanted to meal prep, which I didn't really, I meal prep some meals, but for me, like certain foods like seafood, I don't think I would ever meal prep because I don't think that it lasts long in the fridge. But I have been eating healthier meals, but I need to work on my portions. So making the portions a little bit smaller. So as far as health, I feel like I did okay. I definitely could have been better. I want to start, you know, working more on my inner health because I see so many stories about like just younger people not taking care of their health, and it really just affects them when they get older. So definitely need to work on some of those things. As far as personal goals, I wanted to try out, you know, new hobbies and just allow myself to enjoy new things, which I feel like for June, I kind of tried out more perfumes, which is something that I've been very interested in. So that's something that I've really been liking. Sorry guys, I apologize if the camera is like a little bit more zoomed out or zoomed in just because my battery died, so I had to switch it. But yeah, I think one thing I honed on in was perfume, so doing perfume reviews, and yeah, I really did like that. I still really do love fragrances, so yeah, I think I want to start reading more also. So if you guys have any good book recommendations, definitely link them down below because I want to start reading some more. And I think for my personal goals, which kind of went into work goals, I wanted to create more content friends. I think the last time I spoke to you guys, there was an event that I went to. Oh, that was actually in May. So I haven't been to, actually, I think I went to one more brand event this month. I went to a brand event for a dossier, and I'm not gonna lie, I was not social at that event because it was so hot. Oh my God, that event was so damn hot. I can't even like describe to you. But I was a little bit social. I ended up talking to someone who did like the PR for the event, so that was really nice. That kind of like, you know, stepped outside my comfort zone. But I've been trying to and interact with more of my mutual, like, you know, friends or creator friends on Instagram and TikTok. And then going into work goals. So I wanted to upload for the whole month of June straight, and I think for YouTube, I'm not exactly sure how many times a week I wanted to upload, but I wanted to be more frequent. As far as June, today is the 29th. I think I missed 4 days, but other than that, I've been posting every single day, so I think I missed 4 days. I've also been really active on Instagram, which I'm very happy about. I was posting like maybe 3 reels a day, so very happy about that. I want to start filming like more TikToks, and I find that with me posting, trying to post every single day, it kind of brought me out of my comfort zone. And I was always that person, which I still am, it's quality over quantity, but I feel like with posting every day, it kind of makes you be more creative and not stress too much on what you're doing, if that makes sense. Like, you just tend to think of more things and film more things, and I think it becomes more fun. And I feel like me doing that has actually made me like TikTok a lot more. It has given me a lot more respect for people that make TikTok videos, because TikTok I thought was like a cute little dancing app. It's kind of hard to film on there. And there have been so many times where I have filmed content through the TikTok app and I go to save it and the whole thing deletes. So the girls that do like full sketches and edit on TikTok, which I have been editing through the TikTok app, I have a new respect for you guys, because that shit is hard. But I really do enjoy it, and I find that me filming more TikToks has given me more opportunities with brands. It has pushed out a lot more of my content to people. One of my TikToks is actually doing really well. It has 2 million views, and it's just kind of like, it's nice, but it's also annoying because a lot of the people that are commenting, they think that the perfume is alcohol, which is just like, I don't get it. But as of right now, it has 2.1 million views, which is actually insane. But yeah, I think filming more TikTok videos has really helped like my exposure go up. I think the last time I spoke to you guys, I had 88 or 90 followers on TikTok, and now I have 345. So very happy. It's very small, but I'm very happy that there is some growth there. So my goals for this month of July, I want to do 5 times a week in the gym. Like, I strictly want to do 5 times a week. And I also want to do more cardio. For the past few months, and I'm sorry about the banging, for the past few months, I have just been focusing on weight training, and I've been lacking on my cardio, and which is fine because I feel like I've got stronger, but I need that cardio to kind of lean me out a little bit, so I need to be more active with the cardio. I used to do it all the time, but I stopped because I felt like I was kind of plateauing, and it was kind of exhausting to try to hit 10,000 steps each day, especially if you're trying to hit it all in one go. If you're an active person and you're walking like all day long, I'm sure it's very easy for you to hit 10,000 steps. It's around 4 to 5 miles, but doing it in the gym is so like exhausting and kind of staring at the same screen. So I stopped doing that for a while, and I focused more on the bike. But now I've been doing the Stairmaster and the bike and a mixture of walking, so kind of mixing everything together. So yeah, I want to keep that up for July. I also want to do like more walks outside, enjoy the summer. That's one thing that I had regret last year, not taking advantage of, you know, being in a walkable city. So I want to, you know, take advantage and really appreciate, you know, where I am, and, you know, work out outside. Like, we have Central Park. There's so many different things here in the city where I could just go and explore while working out. And I also need to drink more water. I was like a damn fish last year. I was drinking so much water, and I really feel like that helped keep me slim too, because the water helped flush out my body. It really kept my face nice and tight. So I need to drink more water and just be healthy. And something that kind of goes into work but also health, I want to start refilming my wellness diaries video. I actually just filmed one this week. I think it's going to go up today. And I feel like with me doing the wellness diaries, and I know it sounds kind of like stupid, but when I would post my wellness diaries and when I would post my progress on Instagram, it helped keep me accountable. As far as personal goals, I want to hone more on like my personal style, so dressing more for my body type. Also, another thing with kind of goes with finances, I want to stop overbuying things. And I know for me, I have a very obsessive personality. So like, for example, with fragrances, right now I'm obsessed with fragrances, so I want every single fragrance. Or like, for example, I was obsessed with the Roman lip tints. Like, I wanted every single lip tint, but every single lip tint shade doesn't look good on me. So I need to find things that I like and just stick with it. I know, like, with being a content creator, you try new things, but I feel like it just leads to overconsumption, and I just end up having all these things that I just wasted money on, and they don't even really flatter me. So buying things that flatter me, flatter my body, flatter my makeup, and I really want to find a routine. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but I just want to find a routine where, like, a good makeup routine, a good hair routine, good outfits that I know are gonna look good every single time, good breakfast routine, good fucking shower routine, good fitness routine. I need a routine, something that I know is going to look good, something that I'm confident in. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I feel like people will know what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. So, and as far as work goals, I definitely want to be more active. I think this month I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I was very active on TikTok and Instagram, so I want to keep that up and be more active on YouTube, because I truly do love this space that I've created. I really do love this channel. It is smaller, but, and knock on wood, everyone that is on this channel is so nice. Like, you guys are so nice, so positive, and it's a very big difference from my old channel, because I felt like, even though I did really love what I was doing, I felt like I was pumping out content that I wasn't really happy with, and I think people could tell that. And I think just like with having a larger audience, you just are bound to get, like, you know, negative comments. But on this channel, you guys are so nice, and I feel able to create content that I do like, and I feel the freedom of being able to try new things. Like, I don't just have to stick to beauty videos, or my old channel I did wig videos, you know, like I could do whatever I want. I feel like I don't have to do like crazy colorful makeup to keep my audience. I feel like as I get older, I'm constantly evolving and changing, and I feel like this channel really allows me to create, you know, new content, and I feel like you guys are growing with me. So yeah, those are my goals for July and my previous goals for June. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any specific goals for this month, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.